Imagine if you could have the highest converting, most professionally written Amazon bullet points and description done for you for free in literally just minutes. Well, your life is about to change because in this video, you're going to learn how to use the free ChatGPT artificial intelligence tool and Helium 10 review downloader to write your entire Amazon listing bullet points and description faster and better than the top Amazon copywriting agencies. You are also going to get my personal ChatGPT Amazon copywriting script, which you can access for free along with 11 other Amazon seller tools and resources as part of the Amazon Seller Vault in the description section of this video. If you want the highest converting Amazon listing done for you, then just sit back, relax, and enjoy this video. All right, so first things first, you want to access the Amazon Copy ChatGPT script, which has all of the prompts that we'll be using with ChatGPT. And basically most of the work is done for you to copy and paste most of this over. This is included in the Amazon Seller Vault bundle. So I'll be linking this in the description section. And once you kind of sign up, you'll get the ChatGPT scripts, as well as 11 other Amazon seller tools and resources that are also equally valuable. So you get a lot more than what you intended. Also, to get started, we'll need the free Helium 10 Chrome extension. We'll be using this Chrome extension to extract reviews from our top competitors, and I'll show you how this all works in just a second. And then lastly, of course, we need a free ChatGPT account. Now, right now, ChatGPT is free. Within 24 hours after posting this video, it could become paid, which I hope is not the case. But as you see here on my screen, I'm actually using ChatGPT Plus. The only real benefit right now to ChatGPT Plus versus the free version is that when there are a lot of people using ChatGPT, the servers may go down from the amount of demand. Me with Plus, I just get priority access to where it's less likely of going down. I think it's only gone down like once on me, and I use this all the time, every day. Super, super powerful tool for a lot of projects. So for me, if I was paying $60 a month, this would be worth it. I'm paying right now about $20 a month. 100% worth it. Hopefully it's still free. Everything that we cover can be done on the free version. I'm just using Plus because I already have the account and just to make sure that it doesn't go down while I'm recording this. With all that being said, let's get to it. So first, go ahead and head over to the Google Doc and we're gonna look at the first prompt. Now, anything that's in orange means there's some work that you need to do. And obviously here, prompt number one is the most work. We're basically gonna put in as much data as we can into ChatGPT on the front end, and then basically makes everything else easier on the back end. So that's why you see so much here at the beginning. And what we're going to do is download 100 raw reviews from our top 10, either current competitors or future competitors using the free Helium 10 Chrome extension. And then we're going to upload those into ChatGPT in sets of 50. So we'll have 20 sets, 50 reviews each for a total of 1,000 Amazon product reviews that ChatGPT is going to analyze for us. And then this is the format that we're going to use. So it's going to be our product type, Amazon review set 1. So in this case, for this example, we'll use resistant bands. So it'll be resistant bands, Amazon review set 1, resistant bands, Amazon review set 2, and so on until we have 1,000 total. And the reason for 1,000 reviews is statistical significance. The more data that we have ChatGPT to analyze, even though it was a little bit more work in the beginning, the results are going to be great. We're going to find a lot of interesting insights. Our bullet points and descriptions are going to be way higher converting. Because basically, when you're writing your Amazon listing, you're not just going to write something that sounds great. You want to write something that specifically resonates with your target audience. Basically, to where you're reading their mind, you're answering every fear and hesitation that they have. You know, they're reading other competitor reviews. You're basically giving them every single thing that they want and knocking down all of those kind of dominoes to where they're going to purchase your product over the majority of your competition, assuming that you have a superior product. So super, super powerful. It's going to make sense here in just a second. So like we said, step number one, we need to start downloading reviews from our competitors. So what we're going to do is head over to Amazon.com, type in your main product keyword. In this case, it's going to be resistance bands. That's the product that we are planning to sell. And then what we're going to do is scroll down here and open up the first 10 products that appear here on the page in new tabs. So we're just going to go ahead and quickly kind of zoom through it. So we have number one, open a new tab. Number two, give it a second to load. There we go. And so on until we have all 10 open in new tabs. And a quick note, when opening these products in new tabs is to skip over anything that says sponsored. So a lot of times there'll be like a brand new product with maybe only like a few reviews or a few hundred or even thousand that are somewhat new, and they're not the best sellers, but they're here, in search results. So just because this is the #1 product that shows up on the page, because it says sponsored, there's a good chance I'll check in even a few minutes later or an hour later, and it'll be totally different. So we only want to look at the top organically ranking, because if Amazon is organically taking a listing and ranking it high for our top keywords, that means that product is a top seller. So in this case, this would be #1. We would start here, go down the list, going through all the way and skipping anything that says sponsored, like these, we would skip over and open up 10. Now we've opened up all 10 in new tabs. What we want to do is in the top right, click on the Helium 10 Chrome extension, which we should have already downloaded. Like I said before, I'll include a link in the description section below. It's free to sign up and to install. And once you do so, then you'll have access to this right here, the Review Insights. And that's what we want to open. So click on Review Insights. Click on All Reviews, which is the default here, and then select Most Recent and hit Apply Filters, because we want to see the most recent reviews, not just the top reviews. Why? Especially products that have been around for some time, like several years. They may have maybe not done so well in the beginning and started improving upon their product more recently, or vice versa. So looking at the more recent reviews shows us, what changes has happened. Otherwise, we're looking at maybe some outdated information. That's kind of what I like to do and the reasoning for it, and it works well. So we went ahead and did that with product #1. Go ahead and do that for all 10 products. So let's run through product #2 here. Helium 10 Chrome extension. Click on the Review Insights tool at the bottom. Click on All Reviews. Then we want Most Recent, and then we'll apply filters. And the more reviews that there are, the longer it takes to load. All right, so Most Recent, apply filters, and do this for all 10 products. Next, what we're going to do is click on Export Reviews for each of the 10 products. So go ahead and click on Export Reviews, and there we go. Should save to our desktop, and just go through one by one, export the reviews, automatically organized by the most recent, and so on until all 10 are downloaded. Now that all reviews have been downloaded, we'll head over to ChatGPT, and all of our chats are going to happen here on the bottom tab that you see. So what we're going to do is label this Resistance Bands Amazon Reviews Set 1. And like I said before, we're going to have 20 sets. So this is set 1 of 20. And we're going to copy and paste 50 reviews at a time. So 50 and then 50 from seller #1, 50, then 50 from seller #2, 50, and then 50 from 3, and so on until we have a total of 20 sets of reviews. So for set 1, we open up our first competitor here. Doesn't really matter who it is. Scroll over to the body section. That's what we want. Scroll down to around the 50 mark, or in this case 51, because there's a header. And we don't even look, it doesn't matter. We're going to Command C to copy. Go back to ChatGPT, Command V to paste, hit enter. And as we can see, right now, we didn't really give ChatGPT any specific guidance. So it's just kind of like randomly going to say something, and it doesn't really matter. You can go ahead and hit stop generating when you see ChatGPT working, because we're just trying to get the data in ChatGPT now. Then we're going to ask it a lot more questions later. So that's set #1. For set #2, so it's going to be Resistance Bands Amazon Reviews Set 2. All right, go down here. We'll go up to about 100. So actually 101 right here. Command C to copy, and then just Command V to paste in here. Hit enter. ChatGPT is saying some nonsense. We hit stop generating, and so on. So that's how we do it. Then once we're done here, we're going to go ahead and exit out, move on to our next, and I'll just do this last example here. So again, we're starting on competitor #2, starting with the first 50 reviews. We specifically want the body because this is the most data that ChatGPT is going to analyze. So we have Resistance Bands Amazon Reviews Set 3. Command V to paste, hit enter, stop generating, and so on. You get the picture. Yes, a little bit tedious. You can absolutely and should have your virtual assistant do this, but it really doesn't take that much time. I'm going to go ahead, knock this out, get all 20 in here, and then we're going to get to the fun part. All right, so we now have review set 20 uploaded here. And as you notice, some of these reviews are actually written in other languages like Spanish or Italian. ChatGPT automatically picks up and translates other languages as well, which is really powerful. So now that we have 1,000 reviews imported into ChatGPT, we move on to prompt #2. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this prompt here. Now, under here in the new prompt, Command V to paste. And remember that anything here in orange needs to be edited. So we're going to go back. So I've uploaded 1,000 product reviews for top selling resistance bands on Amazon. Please aggregate and analyze all product reviews together and answer the following questions. What interesting insights stand out to you after analyzing the data? What are the top 5 pain points customers have in order with these products? What are the top 7 benefits customers gain in order with these products? What event or occasion are these products being purchased for? If you were to design the best, and then we're going to put resistance bands product on the planet, what specific tactical elements would you include to make this the top selling product in the world, and why? What type of packaging would you use and why? Question mark. What type of material would you recommend using and why? What small, lightweight add-on products could we include to surprise and delight our customer experience? Any digital products that we could include to increase the customer experience after purchase? Are there any other interesting insights that you think would be helpful for me to know? And what important questions should I be asking that I'm not? So wow, sounds like a lot. How does this have anything to do with our bullet points in our description, and when are we going to get to it? So what we're doing is collecting all of this rich, powerful data that so many sellers skip over, and we're basically training the AI. So we're having ChatGPT analyze the reviews, and we're also training it for what we specifically want. What are the pain points, the benefits? What would you do to make a better product? And that's going to guide directly all of our bullet points and our description. So we ask all these questions. We already have the reviews in there. This is where the magic starts to happen. So once it's done, go ahead and hit send. I'm going to scroll down to show you that ChatGPT is hard at work for us. So interesting insights. Customers appreciate the versatility of the bands and the ability to provide a full body workout. So full body, not just like one area. Many customers use resistant bands for pull-ups or other body weight exercises. It's great to know what specific exercises they're using for. This helps me know exactly what kind of images I should have in my listing, for my bullet points as well. Maybe I can call out specific things. They like the durability, different levels of resistance in the sets. And yeah, they're more affordable to weights, right? So we know, okay, people are buying this instead of weights. Then we need to make sure that we have at least one bullet point talking about how this is better than weights. Top 5 pain points. The bands don't have enough resistance. They're breaking. They're too large. Issues with the packaging being like small or kind of crappy packaging. So we can definitely improve on our packaging or talk about how great our packaging is. Discomfort or irritation. So the actual quality of the material. So high quality material that's actually soft or feels better. Top 5 benefits. Number 1 is versatility. Number 2 is affordability. So super, you can read through the rest of these. I'm not going to just read word for word. Why are they purchasing? At-home fitness is the number 1. Number 2 is travelers. So we're going to write bullet points and descriptions for an existing product, but this can show you how you can actually develop a new product, or you're in the process of developing your product. This should definitely help guide that. Maybe if you're creating a resistant band product, why don't you create resistant bands for travelers, digital nomads, people who are traveling specifically. So all of your images, your bullet points, your title, everything, even though let's say it's the exact same product, like you have a bunch of resistant bands that you sell, you have one listing that focuses specifically on travel, maybe another one that specifically focuses and is developed for physical therapy, where everyone's focusing on at-home fitness and kind of talking about travel or physical therapy. You hone in on one of these. So I know this is kind of a side note, but just kind of showing you, aside from just creating your bullet points in your description, this is all integrated. Your product development and your copy are hand in hand. And by the way, you should be writing your bullet points in your description before your product is ever produced. They should be fully written before production starts. Why? Because you should know exactly what your audience wants and doesn't want before you even start producing your product. And if you already know what they want and don't want, you can already have your bullet points in your description. There's no need to change it. Elements to include if we were creating a product, different resistance levels, make it comfortable, detailed instructions. This could be a great digital download that we can include. Some more things about the packaging, about the material, any add-on products. So this is great. If you want to get more reviews with your Amazon product, have a small lightweight product that you add in for free that they don't know about. Or have a digital product that's super valuable. So like a workout guide or an app, a foam roller or a small massage ball, that could be really cool. Ankle straps, right? Or door anchors. Really, really key add-ons that you could, talk about in your listing or surprise and delight your customers on the back end. This is super powerful because it's combining your Amazon review analysis and a bunch of different sources from Google and different websites and kind of compiling it here together. And it's just something you would never be able to come up with, and you can never hire someone to come up with these insights, and it does it for free. That's what's crazy. Some other insights, they like the affordability of resistant bands. We already know that. The bands help them recover from specific injuries. We kind of know that, and the quality. Okay, so nothing really new. And then here's some additional questions we should ask. How do customers incorporate resistant bands into their existing workout routines? Are there common misconceptions or misunderstandings? So this is all great info. And
since you're already using this to create your bullet points and description, in my opinion, it's literally just like copy and pasting this prompt over to ChatGPT. Why not do it, right? So instead of just asking, hey, now based on the data, write my bullet points and description, why not also get all this other amazing data from it as well while you're already at it? It's kind of like you're already at the mall, you're in a specific store. It's like, why you're getting milk and eggs, why not just also get bread so you don't have to do it later? Or let's say the bread is free, just pick up the free bread and take it too, right? So back to the chat. Really, really powerful insights. And this is already great on its own, but now we actually want to get to the copywriting. So that takes us to prompt number 3. We're going to go ahead and copy and paste all of this. So most of this is done for you. There's a little bit that we need to enter in here. So Command C to copy, back to ChatGPT, Command V to paste. So thank you for this information, ChatGPT. Okay, here's some information about the Amazon product that I plan to sell. So I went ahead and filled in some additional information that you can read here. Again, just kind of making this up, but a good example of what you should be including for this. So our resistant bands are specifically designed for people who travel often, super comfortable, high quality, long lasting material with extra padding. They come in a variety of colors, premium thick box with handles that can be used for storage or transportation versus cheap plastic bags that others come in. Our resistant bands include a free digital workout plan, ankle straps, and door anchor. Our resistant bands come with a massage ball. Again, you don't have to write this super well. It's just like you're talking to a friend, kind of like spilling out, like just describing everything about your product. ChatGPT will understand and analyze this, and it's great to kind of come in a human way. So it's not super professional, but it's very, very honest. The bands come in different intensity levels for both men and women. All you need is your body weight to use these bands. You don't need to buy anything else. So these are all the things that make our product unique, kind of describing it. And you can follow those prompts that I gave you, but the more detail that you give ChatGPT, the better and more accurate the bullet points are going to be. That's the big mistake a lot of Amazon sellers make when they're using these AI tools, is they just go to the tool, hey, write me bullet points. It's like, and here's my product, and that's it, right? But we gave them, we gave ChatGPT all of this review data that is gold. It is so powerful. We gave them a lot of description about our product, and then we give them very, very specific instructions. So what we have here is number 1, when writing bullet points, pretend like you're the highest paid e-commerce copywriter on the planet. Nobody writes more compelling, sexy, hypnotic bullet points than you. You're the best of the best, the cream of the crop. We are priming the artificial intelligence, and basically, like, instead of just, hey, write me bullet points, act like you are the best copywriter in the world. Now write me bullet points, okay? And you're gonna get better results that way, guaranteed. And it's fun. Test it and play with it. It's really, really cool what you can do. Number 2, the purpose of these bullet points is to convince Amazon shoppers to buy my product over every other option. Very important to tell the purpose of what you're trying to get out of ChatGPT instead of just telling it what to do. The bullet points should be so hypnotic and compelling that shoppers immediately pull out their credit cards to purchase because they desire the product so much. Bullet points should be slick, catchy, creative, sexy, and convince me to buy based on the data from your Amazon review analysis. Number 3, the format should be benefit in all caps, and then features to back up benefits. So you may have your own specific bullet point criteria. This is mine. Yes, all caps is against Amazon's terms of service. Yes, I don't care because I haven't seen any negative ramifications thus far. So it's really up to you. But these are the most eye-catching. So we have the benefit, which basically kind of activates the limbic system in your Amazon shoppers, the part of the brain associated with emotions, and is the first thing that needs to light up and basically get solved before the purchase is made in the neocortex. So benefits in all caps, we start with emotion. Then it's like, okay, you sold me emotionally. Let's say it's like, these resistant bands will save you, 18 hours or a week. It's like, whoa, okay, you saved me. That's a pretty bold claim. Now back it up. Then we have to back it up with features and appeal to the neocortex. So benefit in all caps, dash, features to back up the benefits. Number 4, each bullet point should be between 180 characters to 250 characters. And again, this can vary depending on what you want. And then I have to restate because for whatever reason, ChatGPT gets a little bit iffy on this. Each bullet point should be longer than 180 characters. Each bullet point should be less than 250 characters. Repeating myself, and it's important that you do so. Number 5, for bullet point number 3, please add the text add to cart now at the very end. This is a little hack that I like to do. So at the end of the 3rd bullet point, which kind of shows up on mobile and the other ones are hidden, is I like to have the word add to cart at the end. Why? Adding that little text to your Amazon listing will slightly increase your conversion rate. So if you're not already doing that, do that right now with your Amazon listings. Add the words add to cart to your 3rd bullet point and then look at your unit session percentage rate. My guess is it'll tick up a little bit. Not a ton, but a little bit. Number 6, where it makes sense, include top searched, highly relevant keywords throughout the bullet points. Make sure they sound natural and professional. Don't just randomly stuff keywords into the bullet points. And then what you would do is insert any keywords that you want here. So what I like to do with my bullet points is go to my master keyword list, find my top search most relevant phrases, and take a few of those, let's say like around 3 to 5, and then put those in for ChatGPT to automatically use. So we'll put 5. So let's say resistance bands for women, resistance bands for men. And let's see if another word to describe resistance bands, say resistance straps. But just take a few of your top search keywords, put them in here. And then ready, set, go. Write me the 7 most compelling Amazon bullet points the world has ever seen. Ready? Let's do it. Boom, and there ChatGPT goes. A traveler's best friend. There we go. So if we're creating a product specifically for people who travel, do you think that bullet point's gonna grab their attention? 100%, right? Now it's gonna become your best friend. Oh, that's cool. Total body fitness. Say goodbye to gym fees. That's a cool one. Comfortable and long lasting. Great. All of my customers are reading the reviews like, it was good, but it was uncomfortable, or it was good, but it snapped. Boom. Right off the bat, I know this is gonna be comfortable. Like these are good, like a traveler's best friend, experience total body fitness, say goodbye to gym fees. That one's pretty good, but comfortable and long lasting. They're a little bit, they're pretty typical. They're pretty boring. We want highly, highly professional. And again, sometimes right off the bat, they're amazing. Sometimes not. It really depends. But in this case, in my view, I would want to spice these up. And that's my reasoning for why. I want them to grip me with emotion, and they don't really do that yet. So we're going to go ahead and enter. And basically, you have 5 Amazon bullet points that you can include. Now, you may be wondering, well, Sumner, you asked for 7, now you're asking for another 7. So like, why are you asking for so many? It literally takes ChatGPT such little time to generate like endless bullet points and descriptions. So it's always good to have more options to choose from. And then you can either manually choose those that you like the best, that based on the data you think would best resonate with your audience. Or what I like to do in this case, right, we have 7 bullet points here, 7 here. I would say something like this, like, okay, ChatGPT, you have created 14 Amazon bullet points for me. So what 5 of these 14 bullet points, based on the Amazon review data, do you believe will best convince shoppers to buy our resistance band product over every other option? Please list them below. Hit enter. And there's a difference between what I think are good bullet points and what the data shows. So it's really cool when you're using Amazon review data is ChatGPT will incorporate a lot of the same verbiage that's used in the reviews that customers are actually using to describe their pain points and the benefits into the reviews without actually plagiarizing and copying. So to me, it might sound a little bit dull, but actually these may convince shoppers better than something that sizzles more, that sounds more sexy or cool. And overall, though, this is really great. So complete workouts on the go. So that's about travel, multiple intensity levels for all, free digital workout plan. That's pretty cool. Premium quality, extra padding, solid. So based on the data, these are the 5 bullet points that are convinced shoppers the best. You can obviously manually manipulate any of these bullet points to your liking, or just kind of use as is. And also what you can do is I'm going to copy these, and then I'm going to add a new chat of these 5 bullet points are great. Please write 5 new bullet points that are similar, but more salesy. Make them more slick, catchy, not dull and corporate. And what I'm going to do is just paste them back in here just to see what ChatGPT does. There's a little extra thing that I do. Make sure that they're separated so that it knows. But these are great, but just trying to see if there's any way to make this better, and it's literally just a few clicks away. So let's see what ChatGPT comes up with. And as you can see, no excuses to miss a workout, customize your workout to fit your needs, kickstart your journey to a fitter you, train in total comfort, all-in-one workout kit. Each of these bullet points specifically correlates and talks about the same overall theme. So for example, bullet point number 1, traveling or on the go. Number 2 is the different levels of intensity. Number 3 is the workout plan. Number 4 is the extra padding. And then number 5 is the additional add-ons. So as you can see, travel, right? No excuse to miss a workout. Customize your workout needs, right? With the different levels. Kickstart your journey. We have a free digital workout plan. Train in total comfort, right? And so on. So of these, we have basically version 1, version 2 of the same bullet point, version 1 and version 2 of bullet point number 2, and so on, or version A and B for each bullet point. Then what you can do is select your favorite version of each. So whatever one you like most or you think would be the most convincing, it's basically the same thing, just written slightly different, and it'll work. So that's kind of a little add-on or a little advanced hack that you don't have to do. And sometimes like I said, depending on the product, ChatGPT just kills it right off the bat. Sometimes you need a little extra nudging for ChatGPT from what I found. But these at this point, these are great. I would use these. If you want to go further, you can, but we are good to go. We'll copy and paste these over into our Amazon listing. And that leaves us to prompt number 4 and the final prompt for our Amazon description. So by this point, we now have everything that we need. We've primed ChatGPT fully. So this is the fastest. We're almost done here. So let's go back to ChatGPT. I'm going to Command V to paste that prompt in here. Make sure that you edit. So based on the brief description I gave you about my resistance bands product, and based on all the Amazon reviews you analyzed, please write a killer Amazon product description that describes my resistance bands product while convincing shoppers to buy my product over every other option. You have 2,000 characters, so the product description should be between 1,900 to 2,000 characters, not less than 19 and not more than 2,000. Please repeat this top searched relevant keyword multiple times throughout the description to help me rank this Amazon listing organically on Google. So a little hack, and you can remove this entirely if you want, but your Amazon product description is indexed by Google. So you could use a Google keyword tool to get it a little bit more advanced. What I'd recommend doing is take your top searched most relevant keyword. In this case, for this product, it may be resistance bands for travel. I would take that keyword and I would basically put that in here. So we go to our keyword list that maybe we had helium-10 generate, and we put resistance bands for travel. Let's just say that's one of our top search most relevant keywords. And basically by having it multiple times strategically through our product description, that's going to help us potentially rank for the term resistance bands for travel on Google, which is really powerful, and help us rank on Amazon. So just a little additional hack, not just using ChatGPT, but also making sure that you create the best possible listing. Then number 3, the product description should sizzle, sound catchy, fun, and sexy, not dull or boring or corporate. Just whatever kind of words that you want to use to describe your brand, you can kind of use that in here, but these are very good overall words to use. You can just stick with it. And then go ahead and hit send, and let's see what ChatGPT comes up with. And here we go. Looking to stay fit on the go? Our resistant bands for travel are the perfect solution. With multiple intensity levels for both men and women, you can get the perfect workout no matter where you are. Our resistant bands come in a variety of colors, so you can choose the one that best fits your style. And with their premium thick box with handles, you can easily store and transport your bands without worrying about them getting damaged or lost. We know how important comfort is, and you can read the rest for yourself. But as you can see, professionally written. How long would it take you to write this? How much would you have to pay someone to write this? Really, really powerful, okay? And this is great. And we see that resistant bands for travel are used multiple times throughout. So this is absolutely going to help us increase our ranking on Google. So this is really awesome. And one additional step that I like to take just to be safe is like copy this entire product description, go to a free plagiarism checker like Dupli Checker. I'm going to Command V to go ahead and check just to make sure that there is no plagiarism. So I'm not a robot, check for plagiarism. It usually takes some time. And overall, I've not had any issues with ChatGPT thus far with product descriptions or bullet points, but you just want to make sure that when using an AI tool of any kind, that you do this to make sure that ChatGPT isn't pulling any existing information, because that can actually get you in trouble. And you now have all of your Amazon bullet points, description, and a lot of other powerful data faster and cheaper than hiring a professional agency. And remember that you can access the full Amazon copy ChatGPT script in the description section below. And if you like this video, then you'll love this video here on the screen. And as always, thanks so much for watching. God bless you and your business. I look forward to seeing you in the next one.